What do you think of the latest Myers-Briggs article from Forbes? Eddie asks. Well, let's take a look at here. All right, so what are these 6 major objections? I'm sure they're breaking news here. This is coming from Forbes now. 1, there's no validity. Huh, no kidding. The MBTI has failed substantial attempts to affirm its psychological validity. The U.S. Office of Strategic Services, OSS, precursor to the CIA, came up empty in using it to seek the perfect intelligence agent. There you go. Use personality typing to find the perfect intelligence agent. Well, why not? And the U.S. Educational Testing Service, ETS, finally concluded that the MBTI was without psychometric merit. No validity according to these big shot agencies. Great. No bimodality. Now, I had a hard time understanding what the hell they're saying here. As far as I can tell, it's talking about that a lot of people are kind of hitting in the middle. There wasn't like what we call like opposing coins. It's not like this person is this and therefore not that. Like this person is X and this person is not X, therefore you can see the difference between the two types. Too many people, I guess, were falling in the middle. I think that's what that's saying. I don't really know. Number 3, someone's hiding something. Emre reports that her request to view relevant files at the University of Florida was denied. If the MBTI distributor, CPP, is being selective about the information it's willing to share about a cash cow product, it will be following a familiar business strategy. It may be legal, but it does not conform to a traditional scholarly standard of openness. Yes. And this is a common complaint we hear over the decades with CPPs, Myers-Briggs, etc. When people want to come in and go, hey, great claims you have here of a personality system. Can we look it over? They go, not today. We lost it. Come back tomorrow. Screw you. Definitely have heard this one before. It's all self-reported data. This objection also appears to other psychological tests as covered in an earlier article that I'm sure to miss out on. The MBTI process simply accepts the data that the client provides. Thank you. Rather than looking for confirmatory evidence from outside. Yes. Thank you. My grandma took a personality test. She came out INFJ, and we're just going to roll with that. That's what CPP/Myers and Briggs is going with. There's no cross-checking it. There's no outside observers. There's no second opinion. It's just grandma took the test. That's what it says. Roll it on through. In doing so, it allows you to see yourself in a favorable light rather than seeking deeper insights from other sources. Oh my God, this has been the biggest priority we have found in our business of typing people. The controlling person sees themselves as easygoing. The selfish person sees themselves as a martyr. The super introverted person sees themselves as an extrovert. The intuitive sees himself as a sensor. The thinker sees themselves as a feeler. How intense and how consistent we are finding people type themselves backwards. Objection number 4. Put a big star on that one. Personality brokerage is harmful. Hiring and firing somebody because they're the right or wrong type. That's some good points there. Business owners are like, hey, just hire me a bunch of ESTJs, right? So say you're some INFP and you're doing a great job at the thing, but you didn't pass this personality test, so you're fired. Get out of here. And then number 6, as far as I can tell, is saying, in the old days, MBTI was hand-scored by an administrator and accompanying materials encouraged the sharing of the underlying theory. However, today, it's more of a focus on your 4-letter type, which doesn't seem to be helping for some reason. Emre, not related to Emre, I guess, reports an ETS critic of the MBTI saw it comparable to astrology. Yep. However, that may not be all bad. An astrological forecast, like advice from your idiot friend or reading this silly-ass article or your Myers-Briggs type, can promote fresh sense-making simply from engaging with it. See? If you throw dumb shit at the wall, it actually might randomly be helpful sometimes. So, happy fortune cookie, don't call it science. Also, the author's notes, I'll be grateful to receive reactions to this article. Well, here's one for you. All right, so what do I think of this new Forbes article? Honestly, I think it's great. I think the more that the outside world, scientific community can kick the ass of CPP/Myers-Briggs, the more the better. Because anybody still in the Myers-Briggs community, they're in a bad spot. Year after year after year, it's going to get harder and harder and harder to stay in that community and not pick a side. That's what's going on here. Pick a side. Is this astrology? Is this fortune cookie? Because that's what the scientific world is going to continue to hammer you on. Or is this scientific? If so, now the burden of proof is on us. Because CPP ain't coming to help. Myers-Briggs ain't going to come and help. No one's going to prove this scientifically. So if we, the personality community, actually believe that there's something here, it's up to us to actually prove this objectively.